Accessories you didn't know were banned in football. Imagine getting sent out of a game you've spent hours preparing for simply because you have an accessory on you. That's crazy, right? From accessories that were initially loved and accepted to accessories that nearly set off complete chaos on the field. Here are accessories you didn't know were banned in football. Snoods are the most controversial accessory to be banned in football. But before the accessory got the "don't you dare use it" tag, it was used by players like Carlos Tevez, Samir Nasri, and David Silva to boost their fashion sense on the field. These players had made snoods a part of their uniform. Their uniforms were incomplete without a snood before it got banned. Apart from the added fashion sense, it helped to provide players with warmth during plays in cold seasons. The snood covers the neck and can be pulled over the nose and mouth, providing a warm feeling for the players. But in 2011, FIFA decided that they didn't want to see the accessory anymore on the players and the field. What made FIFA give this accessory the ban tag? It all started when Sir Alex Ferguson started prohibiting his players from wearing the accessory. The reason he gave was real men don't wear snoods. How does wearing a snood not make you a man? Ferguson's remarks sounded so beautiful to FIFA execs that they decided to rephrase it too. They gathered themselves and held a meeting. Hours after the meeting, they announced that snoods are now a banned accessory in football because snoods can be dangerous and could strangle a player if it becomes entangled with another player's equipment during a match. How can something as simple as a neck warmer pose a safety risk? The outrageous decision came as a shock to many football fans who are already loving the fashionable snood on their favorite players. Snoods aren't dangerous and can't really hang anybody, but the board members stood their ground on the decision they made. But snoods are not the only controversial banned accessory in football. Let's take a look at a ban that almost cost Neymar a match. Now, many top footballers have their own special pre-match habits and accessories that help them remain calm and confident during a match. The top Brazilian footballer and Barcelona superstar Neymar chose the Nike headband as his warm-up lucky headband. In 2015, he wore a similar headgear throughout Barcelona's midweek Champions League match with Bate Borisov. But he soon started warming up with the Nike headband ahead of the La Liga clash with Villarreal. But the referee wasn't ready to have the headband on the field, and he didn't hide his disapproval. The ref told Neymar to take off the headband. The request came as a shock to the superstar, as he came prepared to rock the headband on the field that day. He soon entered a debate with the referee, but in the end, he had to take off the headband. That was the last time a headband was spotted on him. That match had taken a lot of preparation between him, Messi, and Suarez, and they were fully prepared to play their best. So Neymar had to take off the headband so the long preparations don't go to waste. The referee had ruled that the headband was not allowed due to the Spanish FA's and UEFA's strict rules on ambush marketing. This marketing type is where brands advertise their products despite not being official partners. But the Nike headband is not the only accessory that Neymar donned and was banned. You know what? Let's check out the next accessory that got banned after Neymar donned it. Beats headphones were generating a bit of a stir during the Brazil World Cup in 2014. FIFA, the soccer game's governing body, banned the hefty, brightly colored headphones from being worn inside stadiums after many elite players, including Brazilian superstar Neymar, were seen and photographed using them. But why were the headphones banned? It was simply because Beats, who had distributed the headphones to top players, was not an official sponsor of the games. Sony was. You see, although it seemed like FIFA was being a little harsh on the headphones that soccer players like to wear, Beats had stirred things up before at an international athletic event. The world's best athletes received hundreds of complimentary Beats headphones during the London Olympics the summer before the 2014 Brazil World Cup. Since Beats wasn't a sponsor, the International Olympic Committee had to impose a ban on the headphones following its regulations protecting recognized sponsors. World Cup players were also banned from donning gear from their sponsors. It's unknown if Neymar purchased the headphones or if Beats provided them to him for free. Given that Neymar appeared in a Beats YouTube promo titled The Game Before the Game, it is possible that the headphone producers gifted them to him just to promote the headphones. This whole drama made Sony lose tons of dollars. Let's fast forward to the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where a band couldn't stop an accessory from making tons of profit. You see, in 2020, the One Love armbands were launched as a part of an inclusiveness campaign that opposes discrimination on the basis of skin color, race, sexual orientation, and all other forms of discrimination. The armband design featured a rainbow flag in the shape of a heart with a number 1 in the middle, which was surrounded by the text One Love. Team captains from countries like Germany, the UK, the Netherlands, Switzerland, and Denmark had planned on wearing the armbands to protest the law against same-sex relationships in Qatar. But FIFA had something else to say. See, homosexuality is illegal in Muslim countries. Although the World Cup organizers repeatedly said that everyone, no matter their sexual orientation or background, is welcomed during the tournament, FIFA threatened the football associations of countries planning on wearing the armband that they would issue yellow cards to any player who wears the armband. FIFA also made rules that the team equipment must not have any political, religious, or personal slogans. All team captains must wear armbands that are provided by FIFA. These rules and threats from FIFA made the countries who had planned to don the accessory let go of the armband and don what FIFA provided. Why did FIFA impose these strict rules and threats? That's up to them, but despite the ban, the armband sold like crazy and made the manufacturer tons of money. Guess FIFA couldn't place a ban on the sale of the armband, but a country almost placed a ban on football in the country just because of an accessory. Brazil's national football team had never won in any official competition in their history. They had always represented the color of their flag through their yellow shirts, which they've been donning since the 1950s when they ditched their white kits after they had a traumatic World Cup final defeat against Uruguay on home soil. They had 2 main colors, yellow, which had been their primary jersey, and blue, which was their secondary jersey. Hints of green were used typically in the trims and collars of their jersey. They had occasionally used white shirts. However, black shirts were a color they've never donned until 2023 when they decided to rewrite history. For the first time in history, Brazil's men's national team saw their entire team putting a black jersey on for a match in a friendly against Guinea. The team wore black jerseys as a sign to show opposition to the racist attack one of their teammates, Vinicius Jr., was facing. Vinicius had been the target of repeated racist abuse from opposing fans in Spain. The team decided they weren't going to allow racist fans to keep on attacking their teammate. It's time to show that they won't stand by that. So they used the jersey as a platform to bring awareness to the battle against racism. But soon, the fan who initially loved the jersey started criticizing it. Let me explain why. According to Brazil's tradition, it has become a tradition to wear yellow jerseys to home games and blue to away games. The complete switch from yellow and blue to black was seen as disrespectful by the Brazilians. Soon, the Brazilian Football Federation banned the jersey completely, and the jersey has not been donned by any Brazilian player again. Now, let's head over to the next banned accessory in football that was actually a creation of beautiful imaginations. Pitch designs. Everyone is used to the traditional horizontal and white lines pitch design, but Leicester City and Southampton decided to make a little, or not so little, reform to the pitch in the King Power Stadium ahead of the 2017-18 season of the Premier League. But the Premier League was not going to have any of those elaborate designs. They issued a ban that put an end to some of the incredible designs that had been slowly creeping into top-flight football stadiums. The league authorities put a period on the pitch patterns by not allowing teams to curate their pitch surface that is not in accordance with the guidelines. They announced that no markings other than the traditional horizontal and white lines are allowed. However, the news came as a blow for Leicester City and Southampton, who had captured the imagination with their forward-thinking designs. The King Power Stadium could have been mistaken for an artistic installation when the designs were curated before the Premier League took things personally. But if Sir Alex Ferguson hadn't taken things personally, this next accessory would have cost the life of a player. Let's time travel back to the past. In the early 2000s, when bladed studs was launched and everyone was donning them, Sir Alex Ferguson kept voicing out his opinion about how the studs are dangerous and should not be used by players as they could cause a life-threatening injury during a match. His worries soon became a reality. In 2005, during the 2005 World Cup, legendary Roy Keane suffered a severe injury to his leg where he broke the third toe on his left foot. Alex Ferguson got furious. This is exactly why he didn't want his team to play with the studs. He knew they were a danger. Roy Keane couldn't play for the next 2 months. Ferguson made sure no one on his team ever put the studs on anymore. Roy Keane wasn't the only player who suffered severe injuries from the studs. Players like Damien Duff also had to get 7 stitches after he suffered foot injuries from the studs. The studs were banned, and it was made sure that no player made use of the studs to play in any match. It was after 2 months that Roy Keane started playing again while his foot completely healed. That's why it's good to be certain of accessories allowed on the field in a match in order to avoid blood getting spilled on the field. And why I'm telling you to subscribe to this channel to get more videos like this. I mean, there are more videos like this to watch. Subscribe, hit the bell button, and check out other videos. Don't forget to give this video a like as well, and let us hear your opinions about the banned accessories in the comments section. See you in the next video.